New Jersey Governor Christie spent his second day in Florida today for a continuing series of GOP fundraisers, seemingly far from the controversies about bridge lane closures and Sandy relief funds that grab headlines back home. However, the questions have continued. We are joined in Washington tonight by Alexander Burns, senior political reporter for Politico. Alex, thanks for being with us. What's the outlook for the governor this evening?
Well, Jeff, the big picture here is that Christie is trying to show that he can turn the page on controversies back home, get back to his job as governor, and be out there around the country raising money for his fellow Republicans as chairman of the Republican Governors Association. That's proving to be easier said than done. Down in Florida, he held a number of events for the governor, Rick Scott, who has a tough re-election campaign. He was followed around the state by the chair of the Democratic National Committee, and you have any number of controversies unfolding on the local level in Florida where Republicans have had to answer for their perceived connection to a governor who's fighting an investigation back home.
Meanwhile, Alex, these explosive charges from the mayor of Hoboken, Dawn Zimmer, who claimed that Sandy aid would be tied to her potential support for a real estate deal. What do you make of those charges?
Look, I think the big picture on these new allegations is that it really is open season on Christie. That, the big question that the mayor of Hoboken has to answer is if you were the subject of some sort of political shakedown, why did you wait so long to speak up? But as far as the New Jersey legislature and other investigators are concerned, that's almost a side point. They can go ahead and issue subpoenas to go into any part of the Christie administration they want, and that's why it's going to be so difficult for him to move on and refocus on what he really wants to be doing, which is running up the scoreboard in his second term ahead of a presidential campaign.
Alexander Burns from Politico. Alex, thank you.
Thank you.